Welcome to Brownsville, and I'm your host, Mariano Bina Ayala, President and CEO of the Brownsville Convention and Visitors Bureau. Welcome to Brownsville is a program where we let the general public know about what's happening in Brownsville, all the beautiful attractions, and today we are fortunate enough to have the Holiday Village representative, Ms. Melanie Connor. Ms. Connor, welcome to Brownsville today.
Thank you very much.
Can you
Pleased to
tell
be
us,
here.
thank you, can you tell us about the Holiday Village?
The Holiday Village is in its second year here in Brownsville. A couple of years ago, someone saw a similar presentation in a magazine and thought that it could be done here in Brownsville. It is the construction of these beautiful cottages that have a holiday theme, both on the inside and the out. And so with that, we went to the city of Brownsville and asked permission, or if they thought that this would be a go, because it is not a 1 or a 2 year event. It is something that we hope to build on every year. So we went there, and then we went to the Department of Parks and Recreation. The Cultural District is the area in which we are today. For a number of years, the District has been looking for an avenue to bring more visitation into the downtown area of Brownsville. Dean Porter Park and its 25 acres is an ideal location. We have lots of green space, lots of areas. So we assembled a group of volunteer people from Brownsville, architects, engineers, voluntary designers, people who could help us with the construction. And that is the story. And so it's a partnership basically from the City of Brownsville Parks and Recreation Department and the Cultural District and its representatives.
Well, I was very fortunate to be one of the ones invited to the first meeting. And to see what's here today is fantastic. A dream has come true. How many houses did we start out with last year?
We had 10 last year, and this year we have added 6 more, so we have 16 cottages. And we already have 2 or 3 that are interested in participating next year, and we haven't even begun to solicit any other people. So this is how it will grow.
Now, what are the future plans? I know you want to add some more cottages, but do you have programming?
We do. We have musical presentations that are held on a weekly basis, usually a Thursday, Friday, and a Saturday evening. Santa Claus is here, and he is here every Friday and Saturday night during the Christmas holidays. I do want to tell you that the cottages are brought into the park the week before Thanksgiving, because there are a lot of visitors to our area who come to visit during Thanksgiving, and there's the opportunity to give those people a chance to see our village. So our opening is the first Monday of Thanksgiving week, and it goes through the new year. So after the first of the year, the city will move these cottages back to a warehouse for storage. They are not left outside. They are stored in a big warehouse and taken care of there.
And that's the partnership you were talking between the City of Brownsville and the Cultural District. You know, it's unreal what can be accomplished when people work together. Now, who are your future partners? You're trying to bring in more people.
Well, we solicit people in the community who would like to build a cottage. If they would rather give money, then we make arrangements for the cottage to be built. We have volunteer carpenters, engineers. Of course, our main designer is an architect, or several architects who are responsible for designing it. You get a package when you agree to be a sponsor that is just like when you build a home. It has all the plans, it has the specifications for the type of lumber, the type of roofing, everything. So the design of the cottages are here to stay for quite a long time.
You know, I personally have seen several themes. Can you mention some of the themes? Because how do you determine, if I was to get my own cottage, How can do I pick my own theme? How's that
We,
work?
we have a long page of ideas
Oh, okay.
that might stimulate your idea. You know, we do not specify, but we help you to decide what you might like to see. And they all have to have the holiday theme on the inside. The outside must have lights. We want to promote the whole park and have lights, but it all has to have a holiday theme. And so we work with you. We have designers that and volunteer. Well, most of them are volunteers who can help us buy and purchase those items that would look appropriate for the theme that was chosen. We have new sponsors this year. Tipton family has built a sleigh garage. So Santa's Sleigh
beautiful.
Garage. The Port of Brownsville has built a tugboat that is so unique. We have the General Store, which is a new sponsor this year. We have Prance Dance Center, Rudolph's Dance Center, and all of the, and certainly the Victorian home that is over there. And it is such a treat. Everyone gets so excited about looking for the items that are appropriate for their particular cottage.
Now, there's plenty of parking here, and we've got a beautiful. We have a fence, and the reason we have a fence is that we want to make sure that children don't just run on there. It's for their safety, but it also secures the home,
That's
the cottages,
right. That's
correct?
right. The fence does, and it kind of channels the people into the open space, so you don't have one entrance or one exit. We also have some stakes that have a little bit of rope on them, so that kind of helps keep the children back away, or adults too, back away from the windows that are in there.
Well, I would like to know, and just for the general public, how many cottages do you hope to have in the future? What is your ultimate goal? 'Cause
Have no idea. You know, we have historic homes, we have historic businesses, we have new businesses, we have the churches. We hope to have a school next year. We'd like to have a clinic or a hospital. All of the items that you see in a village or a town, we would like to have represented here. And as we have purposely built along the sidewalk for the convenience of those viewing it. But there's no reason in the future that little streets could not be made. We have the whole space here of our meadow in the center, but we have all sorts of space. We have the area across the street, we have the Resaca area. It all has to do with the numbers that could be counted.
Well, the Holiday Village is located in the heart of the Mediculture District. And just in case, there's a lot of things to do. Once you see the Holiday Village, you can also go across the street to the Gladys Porter Zoo. You can go to the Children's Museum. What else could you do around here, Ms. Connor?
We have the Camille Playhouse that presently during the holiday seasons will be running Peter Pan. And so that's a real attraction for the family. Costumes of the Americas are down adjacent with the Children's Museum. Private parties are held in the Ringo Pavilion. They're just, and up and down 6th and 7th Street, you have all the other museums and activities. So as we grow, we feel like that this whole area is a tourist attraction. People can come to Brownsville, down into the heart of the city, and be able to enjoy many different facets of activities.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the Holiday Village is beautiful. A lot of cottages, all kinds of themes. And then we're in the heart of the Mediculture District. So there's so many different things to do here, so many attractions. And the Holiday Village was built to help bring tourism to Brownsville. Ms. Connor, congratulations. I think you're
Thank
doing
you.
a fantastic job.
We have a wonderful, wonderful project advisory team that have representatives from the community. There are about 25 of us that work towards completing this project, and they have been wonderful for work with This is their second year of service, and we appreciate that. And we are open to anyone who would like to join us and bring their ideas or their administrative talents to our table. I do want to tell you that the Holiday Village is free admission. There's no charge, and you can see it all day, but I do encourage you to come at night when the lights are on. They usually are turned on around 5:30 or 6 o'clock, and they run to the closing of the park, which on the weekdays is 10, and on weekends is 11.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
And it will be here to the first week in January 2012. This is Mariano Ayala, your host for Welcome to Brownsville.